Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight? That's heavyweight. Lightweight? Drew, you said lightweight? Devin's heavyweight. We starting early. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Lightweight? There's a heavyweight. It's not fair. Oh my gosh. This is what we doing? Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me pull something up real quick though. You know, I like to check certain things that are going on in you know, any content creator. You know, we like to check what's going on. So we have to go to our studio, our back office, and we look at certain things. And somebody left a very racist comment on my video yesterday. And that's interesting because I responded and the comment vanished. I just responded 5 minutes ago. And it vanished. Someone left a very racist comment on that show and it vanished. And it had nothing to do with the goddamn show. Isn't that shocker? Let me play a game. While I read this roll call, while I do the roll call, when I say things like that, that means I'm actually doing that for a reason. So while I do this roll call, just take a wild guess of what this racist freak spoke about. Now, yesterday I was talking about Benavidez and Canelo. Just take a wild guess of what this racist person spoke about in the chat while I do this roll call. Anwar Willis, Coach 67, Jay Gett, Ratchet 691, True Boxing Night, Shauna TV, Demon in the building, salute. Jelly Bean, Steve Elder, Matt, Robert Singleton, Jay Walk, Jeff Spark in the building, David Scott III, Todd Swindle, Ring Dragon, how those Kings doing? NBA D Nice, Louis Hinton, Shadow Moses, where you been, bro? Good to see you. Rod Neal, Kevin Dunbar, Dwayne Price, Paul Carrick in the building. Who else we got? LeVar Cooper, Chilltown Majors, Jose Diaz, salute. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Healer the Teacher, what's good, bro? Justin Hutchinson, salute. Detroit BC, DP Rocker, the Sensei, Stormy B-Man. Ashley's Corner, salute, sis, how you? Queen, see, I got the ladies back to back. I'm feeling good. Got Shauna in the building, got Ashley, got Queen. Salute. I'm feeling good this morning. Almighty Law, salute. Cassandra, look, see? The ladies love boxing. Oh, bong. See, that ain't take long. See? Bro, it had nothing to do. I'm reading the comment. I just sat down, I looked, and he just put it up like a second ago. I was like, what the fuck? Wow. And you see, I didn't screenshot it. Matter of fact, let me check my phone. You absolutely cannot make this stuff up. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? And when I use terms like insecure, you know what I mean? Insecure, what's wrong with you guys? Dude said, let me try and find that. Because that was funny as hell. I said, yo. What the fuck? I was like, wow, yo, we really, really strike nerves up in here. Matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my studio and I'm going to screenshot it because all these clowns do is prove our point. I was like, what the fuck is... I said, I'm going to read this while I do this roll call. I'm going to read this while I do this roll call. I'm going to read this while I do this roll call. Yep. And you see, when we say certain things, we're not making it up, y'all. We're not making it up. I don't have to lie to y'all. We're not making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm talking about Canelo and Benavidez yesterday. And this insecure midget comes in here, because it's a midget, talking about, I was glad to see Deontay Wilder on the floor. That was the end of the LDBC. And Fury standing over him like the king he is. And that was the end of the ghetto thug that he is. And I said, interesting. If it was the end of the LDBC, how are you here?
What?
Enjoy the content, get my views up, and thank you for paying my mortgage, you stupid ass. How are you here? If it was the end of us, how are you here? If it was the end of him, how is he getting money in Dubai? If it was the end, what? On a Benavidez Canelo live stream. And the insecure midget just left that comment. And he thought he was slick. He deleted it. He thought he was slick. He deleted it once I responded to him. Get my views up. He's watching right now. He is watching right now. Like the insecure brown midget he is. You love me, you love us. You can't stop watching. Now, I'm going to talk about the midget right here, Lomachenko. Why am I calling him a midget? Look at the picture. Look at his people, how they're looking at Devin like, oh, shit. We did not know he was this much bigger. Yeah. Yeah. You tried to get that work on Ramadan? You were going to pay for every sin. Every trick that y'all tried to pull every rabbit out of the hat. Didn't work, man. It didn't work. It did not work. Lightweight? It's heavyweight. Yeah. Yeah. Lightweight? This heavyweight. Uh-huh. Cats running by and trying to throw rocks. But I'm telling you, man, we deal with real racism on here. I told you. I don't have to exaggerate it. Guess what? There's nobody in the LDBC going to other channels, other ethnicities, and throwing rocks and talk about black power. We're not doing that. We're here. They do it to us. Black Wall Street. We have our own community, have our own banks, and what happened? They come over here and try and burn stuff down. Newsflash. I'm not my ancestors. Not. You see, your support, y'all support is conditional. When Canelo walks away from the game, whether he walks away unscathed or whether, well, he's been scathed. He's lost a couple of times. And he has some questionable wins, and he's ducked a few people. So when he walks away from the game, he'll be in the Hall of Fame or whatever. When he leaves, a handful of fans are going to leave. And guess what? A lot of people are going to come out the woodworks and be like, yo, good riddance. Huh? No, he wasn't real. Why don't you say that for the 10 years he was getting on our nerves? They were on code. But when he leaves, the truth's going to come out. And guess what? The truth is out. Ask Juan Manuel Marquez and Julio Cesar Chavez how they feel about Canelo. They'll tell you, yo, look, he's good, but there's things he needs to be doing. But when we say that, Mayate! What's the word for a Mexican coon? A Mexicoon? I don't know. Y'all got to tell me. He gets a lot of ridicule. But they don't amplify it. But when these niggas talk about Deontay reckless, those cats run and go to the latest nigga channels and put them on Front Street. See? Yeah. I bet y'all don't even know that Juan Manuel Marquez critiqued Canelo. I bet y'all didn't even know that. What happened when Lennox Lewis says, you know, AJ's doing a good thing so far, but he got to fight Deontay Wilder? What happened? What did the niggas do? I swore I saw a bunch of niggas talking about, Lennox Lewis is hating on AJ. I'm like, wait a minute.
What?
Lennox Lewis is hating on Anthony Joshua. How? How? What are you talking about? Lennox Lewis, probably one of the greatest, not probably, he is one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. You can't have a discussion about great heavyweight champions. Matter of fact, great champions, period, without discussing it with Lennox Lewis in the conversation. You can't do it. But he was jealous of AJ, who hasn't done anything but turn around and lose. See this guy in the picture? Lost to his brother. Didn't he like try and step on Lomachenko in the ring with his big ass or something? Get away from me, you roach. But he got out the way. You know, he's the Matrix. Y'all Negroes need to get it together, man. Y'all hate and disdain for us for whatever reason. It can't be that serious that y'all don't see comments like, y'all don't get comments like that. As long as y'all not getting comments like that, it's okay. I was straight up and down attacked racially this morning, 10 minutes ago. And guess what? That's nothing new. My crime? Talking boxing. That's my crime. Y'all will never understand it. Y'all will never understand it. Because we got too many niggas in the ranks. Focus ball, salute. King Corleone, Detroit, BC. Crush the legend. Yeah. See? Dr. Mark, my brother, salute. See? I'm making it a point, moving forward. Just do, my brother, salute. Shade Girl. I'm not arguing with niggas no more. I'm not doing it. Mr. Shelton, salute. Yeah, exactly. Deontay's a thug, but Fury is running around with Daniel Kinahan. Fury doesn't have he can't have a passport. He's not allowed in America. He can't come here. Well, he might have a passport, but he can't come here. But Deontay was a thug, though, right? This is obvious racist shit. Hen dog, salute. Son of Tank. See what I'm saying? It's obvious. We've been saying it. And what prompted that? Mark Wunderlich, salute. Our support for him. I'm not arguing with niggas no more. Because the niggas that got a problem with us, I promise you, we never said no one's name, nothing. We haven't said anything. We literally get online and I get emails and everything. Yo, so-and-so did a video about you. I'm like, who? What? Why? I don't know him. What? I don't know. Did you block him? He's never been in my chat for me to block. Why is he talking about me? Whatever. I'm not fussing with niggas no more. Because that's what niggas do. Y'all do it for clout. Many of you took money. 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 It was that serious. You see that man on the right? They tried to offer the general a bag to talk him up. He's told the story a couple of times. You understand? That's how powerful we are. Gerard Harlem in the building. Dave, what up? That's how powerful we are. Big Cup of Joe. Edgar, what up? They tried to give the Donald Favor salute. They tried to give 78. They tried to offer him a bag to talk the man on the right. They tried to talk him up. You don't talk about Lomachenko enough. Now, if we don't move the needle, why is he worried about what the fuck 78 says? It's power. The same reason why a racist buffoon was in my comment section today, this morning, about 20 minutes ago, talking about Deontay Wilder and being a thug and King Fury and calling him all kinds of ghetto. You see what I'm saying? This is no exaggeration, folks. He removed the comment. He removed it. Yeah. And he's watching right now, like the insecure brown midget he is. Keep watching. Marcus Wall, salute. You saw these 112 people in here smash my like button. Hey, midget, you don't move the needle? You should be at work right now. Eternal MMA, salute. You should be at work right now, you know, patrolling or doing something, whatever it is you're doing. Prolific one, salute. Tay in the building, salute. Oh, okay, I'll get to that. Let me put that up there so I don't forget. First of all, I'm greedy. First of all, I'm greedy. I don't want to travel. Let's just get that out the way. All right? Let's just get that out the way. Judah Israel, salute. Let's just get that away. Yeah, you know, F the insecure people. I just want to make a point on that. All right, now, the reason why I wanted MSG is, number one, I'm greedy. I can get the MSG. Fast. I can get there fast. You know what I'm saying? I can get there. You know what I mean? That's why. Number two, Anthony, what up? Number two, watch this. Tay, boxing, Vegas. You trust it? I already know the answer. No, I don't. I do not want this fight in Vegas at all. Xavier, what up? He says we need it in Vegas. Nope. I'm salty at Vegas. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. For a number of reasons. Who blocked Anthony? Anthony's family. I just can't give him a goddamn wrench. YouTube took his wrench and I can't give it back. I don't know what the hell's going on. I am True Maine. Salute. Oak Park Boxing in the building. Salute. Salute, salute. Salute to David Scott III. In that super chat, he said, Drew, he's home laying on his stomach listening. I know. Now he's laying on his back with his beef in his hand, his 2-inch beef. He's beating off with his thumb and index. God damn it, Drew. The truth. Matter of fact, let me give you something to look at. Fucking weirdo. Let me give you something to look at. This is what a man looks like. Get your rocks off. I ain't into that, but I can't help it if, you're into me. I'm not into you. My gosh.
What are you, a homo?
Obviously. Yeah. Thumb in the index. Just going to town. Oh, shit. These LDBC niggas, and I'm hung. I am. I'm posting push-up videos. I hope y'all are on y'all 30 for 30. I'm jumping rope. I'm feeling good. With this gray on my chin, I'm feeling good. And you're feeling and looking like shit. I'm feeling good. And I got hypertension. But I'm feeling good. Well, I'm feeling kind of bad today, to be honest. That happens. That's why I exercise, because I want to continue feeling good. I mean, he's just... You're thinking about me, you're thinking about the LDBC, you're thinking about Deontay, and didn't even mention him yesterday. Did I even mention him yesterday? Why are you on a Canelo Benavidez post talking about Deontay? What in the dough belly are you even thinking? Dough belly, your stomach hangs over your belt. I know it does. And the fact that you work for the public, it's a damn shame. It's something called an IP address. Well, I ain't even gonna go there. But you've already been warned. Stolen valor. You've been warned. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Boxing, please. Why I want it in New York. I know it's a homecoming fight. Well, a homecoming fight to me, for them, would be in the Bay Area. And I know they rest their head in Vegas. But I don't trust Vegas. I don't trust Vegas. Floyd was enough for the world. Did y'all hear what I just said? Floyd was enough for the world. That can't happen again. Floyd is still getting money. And although he's not actually fighting and ranked in anything, there is still a select few that are watching it like this. They're mad. I said they're mad. Floyd has left so many people salty in the business of boxing. He's left so many people salty. They are aggravated with him. And they look at Devin and they're like, we can't do this again. And let me tell you why Devin is way worse than Floyd could ever have been. You wanna know why? Julian, what up? Skill set. Right along those lines. He's growing bigger than Floyd. Stature. But you know why he's a legitimate threat to the throne of Floyd? You wanna know why? His demeanor. He's a devoted Muslim. He may look the part, gold chains, well-dressed. He dressed like, like the young men dressed today. So he's in touch. He listens to some of the music. He can talk some of the slang. But when you see him with a camera in front of his face, what's his demeanor, y'all? He's calm. He's well-spoken. He's educated. And he has a father in his life. Floyd did too, but what was the relationship between Floyd Sr. and Floyd Jr.? Is it anything like Bill and Devin? Now tell me what the public really wants.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started.
What? Australia tried to paint this picture about Devin. The gubber. You know the gubber, George Cambozo? Calling him all kinds of fake thugs, calling him a rat. I did a whole video about that. I contradicted everything he said. Called him a rat, a snitch, a fake thug. I didn't know Devin was trying to be a thug. I didn't know that. The way I was raised, being a thug was a bad thing. That's how I was raised. Jay Watt, salute. Where you been? Fresh, what up? And he didn't play into it. Very professional. He didn't get to a screaming match, a shouting match, and he was called boy on national TV, international TV. You were chosen, boy. Okay. That boy beat you like a drum on your soil 2 times. They can't have that. Ryan Wright, salute. They can't have that. What they wanted was Devin to jump up and start throwing cups of water and fuck that, you know what I'm saying? And start throwing up gang symbols and, yo, you motherfucker, yo, you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? You motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Didn't have that. He was calm when speaking and even more calm in the ring. And it showed. Sent the brother down there with no goddamn corner, no cut man. He had no end swell in the first fight. Didn't need it. New Fat Boy Fitness, what up, brother? Shamar, what up? Didn't need it. Won it, undisputed, and then defended it. We haven't heard from Cambozo since. Oh, this guy is a rat. This guy is a rat. He told me that Teofimo is doing hookah. So, he was looking out for you. You betrayed your own countrymen, and when you go back, you're going to have to answer to Teofimo. They ain't going to do fucking nothing. What the fuck are they going to do? What have they done? Nothing. You know what they did do? They left the division to get away from Devin.
Whoa! What the
What? Devin came to 135, and everybody who was somebody started scrambling like eggs on a Sunday morning. Devin walk in the room, and they running around. What? Thesis, what up? Fuck out of here. DB Monster Track, salute. That's what happened. Everybody was talking, nobody fought him. Now he's undisputed. Nobody wants to fight him. Y'all think, you think he has to take this Lomachenko fight? He's undisputed. Loma wasn't trying to fight him. We've been here. We've discussed this. Eric H., what up? Daniel Mitchell, salute. We've discussed this. This fight could have happened 3 years ago, right? And what happened? Franchise belt. Do we have to review? That's what happened. They could have been for it. He had to go belt collected and then come back, and not the only reason why he's taking this fight is because why not? Yo, Lomachenko low-key was hoping that he would leave and leave him alone. He has all the belts. Is he going to go to 140 now? Because he's heavyweight. It's like, oh, yeah, before I go, you thought I forgot you? It's like the dude's leaving the room, and then he stops at the door, and the person that did him dirty standing there, and he closed the door and says, oh, yeah, you thought I forgot? You thought I didn't know? Oh, shoot, yeah. I can't leave without. And you know what? If Devin did go to 140, what would the media be saying? Oh, well, he didn't fight Loma at 135, as if that was his fault. But he circled back around to come get you. PLG Ski, salute. St. Cruiser, where you been? Salute. He's circling right back around and said, oh, yeah, you thought I forgot? This franchise status floating around at 135, that's Lomachenko's fault. And he tried to lie about it. Whether Mauricio Sulaiman offered it to him, or Sulaiman says, no, you have to request it. Whether it was off, if he offered it to Lomachenko accepted it. That's a problem. If he asked for it and Sulaiman said, okay, I'm giving it to you, that's also a problem. That was the whole reason why we had it. The problem with Teofimo Lopez. He beats Loma, something that we said he would do, and then he was running around talking about, I'm undisputed. It was like, what are you talking about? Devin gets the belt. Oh, you an email champion. Who sent the email, stupid? Y'all can't be this numb. Yeah, Prolific One, that's a great question. Was he too big for Loma 3 years ago? I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so. He wanted no smoke. You think Lomachenko wanted this fight? Then he tried to make the fight during Ramadan. I mean, they're pulling every rabbit out of the hat. We could have been had this fight 3 years ago, y'all. Then we were supposed to get this fool Teofimo and Devin. Hold up. God damn it. Do I have to go back in the archives and remind y'all about Teofimo Lopez, man? I mean, come on, man. I go in these archives, man, and I show y'all the Cameron Duncan. I play for y'all the Cameron Duncan when he said, yeah, there is a no black fighter list on the board and they move fighters away from black fighters. I played that. I didn't make it up. We've been saying it for years. Oh, y'all just insecure black and racist. No, Cameron Duncan said it. Now what? You can't deny it now. Let's go to Teofimo. Let's go.
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all four. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135. Hey.
Wow. That aged well. So he told on himself. And by the way, that interview, it is so difficult to find that on YouTube. You know where I pulled that audio from? Thank God for Champ Side. Press 1 for Champ Side. I couldn't find that shit anywhere. And I know, I said, yo, when he started ducking Devin, I said, I could have swore I saw a video from a few years ago. And I said, yo, didn't he say that Devin being a champion was not in the plans of the WBC? Didn't he say that? I said, man, so I got to work. I'm looking online. I couldn't find it. Champ side had it. Thank you. Because I'm like, I know I heard it. Wherever that was posted, that shit is gone. It's gone. Champ side had it. Thank you, Champ. Winston Lee, salute. And I was like, I know I heard him say that, but when I first heard it, I'm like, what is he talking about? But no, undisputed wasn't like, it was nowhere close at that time. But I said, why the hell would he say that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. The fix been in for Devin. It been in for Devin. Franchise status for Lomachenko. Why? Lomachenko, white face, is good for business. He's the Matrix. Lamont, what up? Good for business. Y'all remember the rules about the franchise? First of all, it's not supposed to be a belt. It's a special status where you can, it's awarded to you. Not awarded to you, actually, it's given to you upon request, because you can request it and they have a board of people that vote on it and they say yes or no. I don't know who they've told no, but they vote on it and they say, okay, you can be a franchise status, which means you can go up and down in weight. You can move around and you can avoid mandatories, which is exactly what Canelo Alvarez did when it's time for you to fight Jamal Charlo. No, it's not. Give me that franchise. We was like, what was that? What? Remember that? Remember that? We was like, oh, Jeff, I don't know. But I know I couldn't find it, but Champ side had it. I couldn't find it for nothing. And I know I saw it. I know I saw it. And I couldn't find it for anything. And then Champ side had it. I was like, yes. Because I know I heard it. I said, he said something like a year and a half ago or so. He said something like this. When they started dicking around Devin, I was like, yo, didn't Teofimo say that? And I was looking. And then Champ side had it. I said, man, I can't find this on the internet anywhere else. Y'all remember what the franchise status was supposed to be? First of all, when it popped up, we was like, wait a minute. Whoa. Charlo, Canelo next. What happened? And how the Canelo man fans went from, Canelo will beat Charlo. And all I was saying was, good, let's see it. Can we see the fight? God damn it. They went from he'll beat Charlo to he don't gotta fight Charlo. Which left us asking, what kind of fan are you? Are you a fan of the sport or a fan of a fighter? Because there's a distinct difference. You could Viva Mexico me all day. It means nothing if you don't want your guy in the ring with another fighter. And I don't care where the other guy's from. It could be anywhere, anyone from anywhere. I don't care. If this guy's in line, fight him. What are we talking about here? They invented a status. Did Canelo ask for this? Because I read the rules and I said, wait a minute. Did he ask for this status to be invented? Yo, get me out this Charlo fight. Mauricio, no. You dropped this belt. He did it before with Gennady Golovkin. He just dropped it. Said, fuck y'all, I ain't fighting. Hello? Hola? Mauricio, I dropped this belt. Fight them all. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Canelo, I have idea. Franchise. And we were all like, what is that? You know what? It was the duck belt. It was the I don't have to fight Jamal Charlo belt. It was the I'm going to go fight an already beat up an old KK Kovalev and knock him out so that my fans can say, so, look what he did to a light heavyweight. So, of course, he'd have did it to Jamal Charlo. We was like, no, we asked him to prove it. That argument don't work. Roy Jones Jr. went up and beat up John Ruiz. Went back down to 175, and what happened with him and Antonio Tarver? That argument don't work. So you can fight everybody around Jamal, but not fight Jamal? Not fight Andre? What kind of fans are you? You got to flip the conversation. Watch this, y'all. Don't you want to see Canelo silence the critics? Don't you want to see him beat up a bunch of niggas? He could beat Andre. Have him beat up Andre. Have him beat up Jamel and Jamal. Huh? You see that? Didn't have... Reverse it. You don't want to see that? What? What has Andre done? What has Charlo done? Y'all want to go there? You sure? What has Abney Yildirim done?
Whoa! What the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courtin', he did ride Crambo.
Take that!
And you're eating bad burgers. You're popping dirty. Thank you, Lamont. When John Ryder is the mandatory, that fight happened with no problem. No problem. Joseph Wiggins, salute. Rocky Fielding, come on. Come on. Come on. And then when Juan Manuel Marquez and Julio Cesar Chavez and I think Eric Morales, when they kept it a buck about him, we didn't even know about it. Well, because number one, we don't speak Spanish. But it's there. Xavier, Mojave Nation Sports Podcast, salute. Xavier's in the chat. He'll tell you. They don't fuck with him like that. He's not doing enough. He's making a ton of money, but he's not doing enough. You can avoid two Charlos and an Andre and tell me that a John Ryder, an Abney Yildirim, and a Rocky Fielding were better fights. You can't sell that to me, man. And I used to defend Canelo. When he dumped the belt instead of fighting Gennady Golovkin, I was just sitting there like, oh man, why he do that? And people came for me like I dumped the belts. I said, whoa. Well, explain it. I couldn't. End of discussion. I couldn't explain it. What could I say? What could I say to explain that? Nothing. He dumped the belt. He was supposed to fight Triple G. He dumped the belt. I wasn't on there saying, oh, it didn't make sense, money. I'm not here for that. Don't talk to me about money. It was time for him to fight him. And he didn't do it when he was supposed to. And Mauricio Sulaiman, man, come on, man. Mauricio Sulaiman, y'all want to talk about him? I'll make it brief. Alejandro Jimenez, Canelo Alvarez with franchise statuses, Lomachenko with franchise statuses. He's trying to make a tranny belt. Want me to go further? Alejandro Jimenez, we're bullying her because she gay. No, we just asked if she was tested. And then what did we find out? She popped. And Pete.
What the fuck?
Salute. Obadiah, salute. Y'all remember that? Did he even apologize to the people he insulted? No. Motherfucker lied to my face, lied to our face. You were in both locker rooms? Wilder Fury, you was in both locker rooms? He said yes. Who wrapped the hands? I didn't see it. Who put on the gloves? I don't know. Where are the gloves? I don't know. They're in Sugar Hill House. Go get them. I ain't say go get them. I said they're in Sugar Hill House. That was me inadvertently telling him, yo, go check them out. Go check them out. Oh, you don't do gloves? We're just ruining a historical night and we're making excuses. But when you heard La Barbie got the shit beat out of her by Togo and you heard something about those gloves, what did you do?
Hello, my name is Mauricio Sulaiman, Executive Secretary of the WBC. We would like to announce that we have begun an investigation regarding the situation that happened in a female championship fight last weekend in Mexico. The fight was between Juarez and Rigo Togo from Japan, and there was a situation in which the gloves were tampered with. The WBC is gathering all the reports from the supervisors from both camps, and we will have a hearing with Togo's management to have them explain exactly what transpired.
Y'all seen the video. The bottom line is he was on it. La Barbie. The Mexicana, La Barbie. The Japanese girl, Togo. Faulty gloves. Those gloves were on his desk. Big Texas salute. But we're exaggerating though, right? Salute to 88 Sports talking that super chat. Much love, man. He said, you can't find it, Drew, because Top Rank made sure they got everyone who had it and made them take it down. But Champ Side was on top. It pressed 1. Exactly. Exactly. Salute to Champ Side, the baddest brand in the land. So when we talk about things being one-sided, are we making it up? It all comes out in the wash. Everything Mauricio Sulaiman denied, y'all notice we were right. And it's not over. Do y'all understand that he protected Lomachenko? And then when Loma lost, and I'm going to tell you something else. Mikey, what up? I'm going to tell you something else. Key point. When the franchise status was invented, do y'all remember the key point, which made it like crazy to us? Y'all remember the key point? It was non-transferable. You couldn't lose it. You couldn't lose it, y'all. Y'all forgot? You couldn't lose it. Which means if you lost the fight, you're still franchised. It's appointed. You couldn't lose it. Couldn't lose it in the ring. And then that rule changed. After what? When Teofimo beat Lomachenko. I'll play it for you again.
Devin Haney made a comment, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end
Mitchell
of
Show,
the
what
day,
up?
Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all 4. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135. Hey, Devin Haney made
He told on himself. Tay, future ex-wife, salute. He told on himself. He wasn't supposed to say that. He said it. The fix been in. They gave a franchise stat. Here's what happened. Picasso, what up? Here's what happened. I'm gonna break it down so simple. Devin was not in the best interest of the WBC. Now that we got that out the way. Lomachenko was great for business, but for some reason, he's not pay-per-view worthy until now. Because he has a proper dance partner. Is that fight going to be on pay-per-view? Well, y'all let me know. I'll talk to Bill. But there was value in Lomachenko. So when it came time for him to defend against Devin Haney, I believe Lomachenko made a phone call and said, look, I don't want to fight this guy. Or, watch this. Maybe Loma's telling the truth, because Loma said, they called me for that. And here's what I'm saying, they both wrong. If they called you for it and explained what they were doing, you accepted the bullshit. So let's do it like this. Since Teofimo told on the WBC, it could be that Loma was sitting in his house like, damn, I got to fight this kid. Get the coffin ready. Ring, ring, ring. Mauricio, listen, I got an idea. You know that thing that I gave Canelo to get him out of that Charlo fight? Yeah? I'll make one for you. You will have no mandatories. Nothing. You got to give up the WBC strap, though. In exchange, I'll put you in the ring with Teofimo Lopez, and that'll be for 3 of those belts plus your franchise status. And what I will do is I will allow you to run around talking about your undisputed. Let the public argue about it. Let everyone else figure it out. But the goal is to keep you away from Devin Haney. Well, Drew, why do you think it was made to keep everyone away from Devin Haney? Well, Teofimo Lopez just said it. I just played it for you twice. He said it. Teofimo, if he don't say that, everything that we say will still be alleged. Oh, there y'all go. Y'all think it's all racial and they're keeping out black fighters. No, Teo said it. Minus the black thing. The black thing, I'll leave that to Cameron Duncan in the WBO. The no black fighter board. He said, Cameron Duncan said the shit. He ain't say no black fighter, but he did say that we keep certain fighters away from African Americans. Because when you can go to any city in America and ask a white person to throw a jab and they'll flail like a girl. He said that. He said you go to any black neighborhood, any black person, he said they'll flick out a jab naturally. Did he not say that? He said that. I didn't say it. He said it. And he said that to say what? We keep certain fighters away from black fighters. We're not making it up. Teofimo just said, Mr. Ishmael, salute. He just said, you're not going to get a shot, bro. He just said it. Why can I not find that interview anywhere? On anywhere? YouTube, off YouTube, I couldn't find it. Champside had it. Because I know I heard it. I said he said something about that. As soon as he started running around saying he's undisputed, I said, wait a minute. He's not undisputed. That's not a title. That's a status. And I said, wait a minute. That's a status. Didn't Mauricio Sulaiman say that it's not transferable? Which means Lomachenko lost, but he didn't lose the status. Now all of a sudden, Teofimo won, and he's the franchise champion now? I said, wait a minute. And then during the interview, Mauricio Sulaiman is making up all kinds of words about he is the Pride champion. I said, what is that? He's making shit up. The GoFundMe belt, the Black Pride belt, the Wakanda Forever belt, the Gay Pride belt, blue belts, white belts, rainbow belts. He's made them all up. Bottom line, we didn't get any fight that we were supposed to get. So he put him in the ring with Teofimo Lopez. Lomachenko took that fight thinking it was easier. It was an easier route. Backfired on him. He's talking about his shoulder hurt. Whether he's telling the truth or not, that's up to y'all to determine. I don't know. But I know Teofimo didn't run that fight back. And he was running around talking about, hey, man, I'm undisputed. I don't have to do anything anyone tells me to do. That's what he said. Cop Killer, what up? LaRon, my brother, salute. That's what he said. And that's what he did. And then he dicked around George Kambosos for how long? He caught COVID, all of that. He was posturing for a bag with Triller. Cedric, what up? Remember all of this? Then he fucked around, finally fought Cambozo, loses, and talking about my throat blew up. The universe don't lie. Then Cambozo with the bullshit. Cambozo went from saying, yeah, you know, if the money has to be right, and yeah, you know, I'll fight you as soon as I'll get you. And he was being very respectable. And I said, yeah, he got 3 belts. Yo, we're gonna have an undisputed clash. Then he got on his bullshit. But at the end of the day, time reveals all truth. Devin is now undisputed. Not Cambozo, not Teofimo Lopez, not Vasily Lomachenko. And as soon as Devin was out the door, he said, oh yeah. He turned around, looked at Lomachenko, and said, you know, this shit is your fault. You know this is your fault, right? You were supposed to get this ass whooping 3 years ago. And you didn't do it. This franchise status at 135, you know this is your fault, right? We were supposed to bid for it. This is your fault. So before I pack my bags and go to 140 and get Teofimo's ass, because by the way, Bill did say it's not about the money. It's not about no belts. It's about what you said. Y'all did hear Bill say that. It's personal. He said it's about what you said. But on the way out the door, Devin's at the door. He got his hand on the knob, and he turned around and he said, oh, yeah, Vasily. And Vasily was like, huh? Yeah. You know this is your fault, right? You know this is your fault, right? Look at their face on the right. Look at them. You know this is your fault, right? We could have been got this out the way. You chose to play games. The uncomfortable pause. So before I leave, you gotta get this ass whooping. I need your head on the wall. You see, Teofimo hauled ass out the house. He jumped in his Honda Civic, low riding to the ground, loud muffler. He peeled up the Bruckner Expressway. But his check engine light's on. And before Devin hops in his Yukon, he's looking at this little motherfucker right here. You know this is your fault, right? All this confusement is your fault. You got to pay the man. You got to pay the man. Look at their face, y'all. You think they want this fight? Nope. Nope. Look at Devin, ice grilling him. Look at Loma. He's saying, I'm gonna do my best, but I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Salute to my brother, Broken Traditions. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to my brother. He said, what's good, Drew? Finally had some time to catch a live stream, man. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you. Much love and appreciation. This is all Lomachenko's fault. I hope y'all understand that. And the nonsense was enabled by Mauricio Sulaiman. And when Devin hops in his Yukon, he's going to chase Teofimo. And when he catches up to him, he's going to run him off the road. You see, my man, when you get up to 140, Devin's going to go up to 140 with undisputed on his resume. It's going to go from bad to worse. Teofimo ain't safe up there at 140. It's shark infested up there. Please. He's surrounded by people that can whoop his ass. And Devin's on his way. Yeah, Jeff, you know what time it is. 95 Civic with low springs. You know, those loud-ass mufflers. Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. You know what time it is. Up the Bruckner. He's smashing the gas, but he's only going fucking 30 miles an hour. Kane, what up? Played himself. He totally played himself. That's all right. You're going to get right. Train. He play it for you again.
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment, you know, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight, for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all four. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135. Hey, Devin Haney.
Yo, Dave, one of my first cars, no, actually my third car, was a Toyota Celica. It was like a 90 Celica. And I knew I'd had it because them things are low to the ground. I went to go sit in the car, and I banged my head getting in, and it felt like I blinked, and I was sitting in the car like, and I looked, and I saw my boy. He was like, yo, you all right? I was like, yeah. He says, yo, you was just sitting there looking into space for like a minute. I knocked myself out getting into the fucking car. Banged my head on the side of the, man. I was like, yeah, I need a Jeep. 909, salute. That shit was like, boo! I was like, huh? What? Knocked myself out. Getting into a fucking car. Y'all be kidding me. Y'all want to hear what sore loser. And after all of that, this is what Teofimo had to say.
Yo, Tio, we just get a Haney Cambosa. Who do you think wins that fight, brother?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a made fight for Haney. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, the whole shit was a scheme, bro. They had the zone. I was on the zone platform. They gave it a...
Did y'all hear that? Let me bring it back for you. You see? Give them a minute. Let them talk. They'll tell on themselves. Listen again.
Yo, Tio, we just get a Haney Cambosa. Who do you think wins that fight, brother?
Oh, fuck. No, it's a made fight for Haney. Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, the whole shit was a scheme, bro. They had the zone. I was on the zone platform. They gave it to Cambosis because they knew what I was going to do with it. They knew what I was going to do. I was going to drop him. Then it's a longer process for Devin to become, quote-unquote, undisputed. It's all a game, man. They pay that shit.
Isn't it going to be tough to win in Australia, though? Like, if it's a setup, isn't it? when they set it up in America, not Australia. Where why is
Everything's already made. It's everything. I had to see that for myself. So they already knew who won before they even fucking announced it. See the tapes.
that? Hey, Tio, what advice would you give Dev though on what he's got to do in the ring with Kambosos? Man?
Fuck Buffalo.
So this sore loser, and you see, when I called him a bitch ass faggot, one motherfucker got mad at me. You see? You see this sore loser ass little motherfucker? You heard that, right? You see what I'm saying? You need to hear it again? Now everything is a scheme. No, it was a scheme when they saw value in you. All you had to do was beat George Kambosos. And then it kept Devin far away from you. And you could have went to 140 and then dropped the belts, because that's what he said he was going to do. Go to 140, drop the belts. He'd have still been a franchise champion. But if he beats Kambosos, he goes to 140, he drops those belts, and it's a longer process for Devin to become undisputed. Because now he got to fight 3 people. And that he'll beat him, but nobody heard of him. But on paper, some people will say Teofimo was undisputed. And meanwhile, Devin had the real belt. But how do you smoke screen that? Oh, well, he's an email champion. He ain't fight nobody real for it. Well, he's supposed to fight Lomachenko. Yeah, but Teofimo beat Lomachenko. Wait a minute. I know he beat Lomachenko. But after that, he was supposed to fight Devin, man. He didn't fight Loma because Loma ducked him. He fought Teofimo. Teofimo beat him. Teofimo was supposed to fight Devin. Oh no, but he's an email champion. And then here come the fucking apes. Oh, Devin is an email champion. No! He was supposed to fight Loma, and Loma ducked. They invented the status for him. No. Yeah, come on! You niggas are silly. Y'all want to hear what Mauricio Sulaiman had to say about Kambosos being undisputed? Pete.
Danny Flexen.
Hey Mauricio, season's greetings, of course. I want to ask you for your review on 2 initiatives the WBC brought in, how you think they're going so far. One being the weight division and the other being the franchise championship.
2 hot topics.
Indeed.
And I've gotten a lot of punches over those 2, but I'm very, very, very happy with both. Bridgerweight, we have a WBC champion now. We have a silver champion, international, NABF. We have a few regional titles already contested. We have great testimonials from fighters. It is clear that there is a gap between light heavyweight, cruiserweight, heavyweight. It's a big change. You go from super middle to light heavyweight, 7 pounds difference. You go from light heavyweight to cruiser, 25 pounds difference. And then you go open-ended for the heavyweight. So this introduction of the bridgeweight from 200 to 224 is it's already finding a very nice universe of fighters.
Stop right there. Black Boxing King, Sparky Pete, salute. Stop right there. Y'all know why that Bridger shit was invented, right? Y'all know why that was invented, right? Thank you, Queen. Did you peep? I hope y'all paying attention. I hope y'all paying attention. Nobody asked about no mother effing Bridger. Why is he Hey, come on, man. Stop. Nobody asked about You see? I can't be on these panels. They were supposed to say, great. No, we didn't ask about that. That's a whole other thing. This guy's always doing shit. There you go. That Bridger weight, they should just call it this. The Deontay deterrent. That's exactly what it was. That's right, Focus Ball. That's exactly what it was. We was like, for what? For what? If Deontay Wilder, all 208, 214 pounds of him, feels he can compete with guys on average 40, 50 pounds heavier than him, let him do it. And he was doing it. And he said, oh, shit. No, not good for business. Where do these niggas come from? These negros, where they come from? Two Charlos, they look alike. And Andre, oh my God. A Devin Haney. My God. Errol Spence, shit. Deontay Wilder, what the These Mayates. Yup. I'm letting y'all know right now, we about to hijack that word. Like we took nigga, we about to hijack Mayate. We about to hijack that whole shit. I'll put it on a t-shirt, I promise you I will. With mad M's. Mayate! And what kind of picture do you think I'm gonna put on that goddamn shirt of the person saying it? Y'all go ahead, play with me. Play with me. You know I'm an artist, right? I will draw the most racist looking shit you've ever seen. Why are you wearing that shirt? Well, I didn't know what this word was, but I was called it an awful lot online. And when I found out what it was, I said, man, goddamn. Goddamn. You know what? Let me take that word from y'all. Let me remove that word from you. Let me own that word. Y'all keep playing. I'll make it the biggest joke. I didn't know what the hell a Mayate was. Charlo versus Canelo. He didn't have to fight him. Y'all were like, oh. You other motherfuckers. The others. Oh my God. Devin's gonna beat the shit out of Lomachenko. This was a couple of years ago. Oh, franchise, he ain't got to fight? My God. Oh. Woo. Now y'all don't care so much. Why? Because there's nothing that he's defending. You see, he's trying to become undisputed. Ain't gonna work out. Paulie Malignaggi's insecure wannabe black ass. I'm sorry, you're Sicilian. You got nigga in you. Uh-oh. Because those motherfuckers down there where you're from, y'all had nigga in you. Uh-oh. Hey, you said it, not me. He said that, not me. He said, what about what your people did to my people? Paulie, what the fuck you talking about? When your people came over, the Moors, went to Sicily and slept with some women. And I said, Paulie, I didn't know that Africans came over to Sicily and raped and pillaged and left with Sicilian slaves and took them back to the continent of Africa. When the fuck did that happen, Paulie? It didn't happen. Because that's not in our nature. What was done is they came there and said, hey, how y'all doing? What kind of food you have here? Let me show you what we have to offer. And the women fell in love with tall, dark, and handsome men. Not our fault. There was no rape. There was no pillaging. There was no burning of buildings. Like those dirty-ass Europeans did in Africa, went to Egypt, shot the nose off the Sphinx and shit. Come on, man. Please, you don't want to have this conversation with me. I was talking boxing. You was talking about how Amar Aubrey got himself killed. Here's my right-handed guard. If you're new to the channel, he said it. Check my channel. I screenshot the whole conversation we had on Instagram. The man said Amar Aubrey got himself killed. Here's my right-handed guard. I did a whole fucking stream about it. Yes. And I said, man, this guy's racist. Nah, Drew, you know, he's just a little emotional. He got fired from Showtime, did he not? Over what? See? Give him a minute. Let him talk. See? And this is what we're dealing with. Every day. How do you explain Lomachenko ducking Devin Haney? How do you explain these franchise status? Multiple one. There's 3 floating around out here. And the booger weights down there somewhere. How do you explain all of this? How do you explain me getting on my back office and the first thing that I saw was some racist comment over my live yesterday? I was talking about Benavidez and fucking Canelo, and some insecure midget got on there talking about Wilder and being a thug and praising Fury. Huh? So when I tell you we deal with that, that's what we deal with. Hello, monkeys. No, I'm sorry. You don't get those. Because you call it right down the middle. You know, you just keeping it boxing. You ain't trying to be racist. You just keeping it boxing. You call it right down the middle, don't you?
Hello, monkeys.
I ain't arguing with y'all. I already see y'all. With your black faces and big old lips. With your goddamn canine teeth. And your goddamn feet look like hands. Listen, you'll never be accepted.
Oh, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow is in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
Nope.
Monkey!
Yup. Back to Mauricio Sulaiman, who couldn't stay on topic for 2 seconds.
Within that range, that are smaller heavyweights, that are fast, that are powerful, and the fights that we have seen in Bridgerweight have been very, very good.
Ain't no one asked about Bridgerweight.
And I am certain it's going to be a very interesting division. There's already a few fights lined up, the mandatory against the silver champion. There's an elimination bout taking place for the second mandatory. So we're going to see very much action in that. Regarding the franchise, same thing. I did my column yesterday. I don't know if you all read it or not. Basically, what happens is any change brings resistance. That's a natural. Anything in sports, in life, in school. And the WBC has changed so many things in the history of the sport. From 15 to 12 rounds, they booed my father. They threw tomatoes at him. From changing the weight.
You know, You know, I ain't even gonna say it. Go ahead, man. He said, did they say he said they threw tomatoes at his dad? Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Into a day before, from introducing drug testing, from being having the clean boxing program, so many things that are changes. It's natural. So we introduce a new concept. As any new concept, it will continue to evolve to find the perfection or the best scenario possible.
He introduced a new concept that completely fucked up a lineage of where a belt is supposed to go. The proper way to have done the franchise status was to have a tournament with a cash money prize, and the winner would have their choice of where they wanted to go, like an immediate title shot. You win the franchise status tournament, you get to jump the line. That's what they should have done. Not with the phone call and say, can I get one? Yes. Get out of here, man.
What is the franchise designation? Basically to attend those very few fighters of the highest level, which are to take place in great fights that the fans want.
What is the point if a champion who already is a champion, what is the point of them getting a franchise status? What's the point? Have it for guys lower in the rank, have a tournament so they can win it and jump the line. What's the point? You're already a champion. Why would you ask? This is stupid.
To see. Canelo was the first one. Through Canelo, he went, as a franchise, he went on to fight in super middleweight, then in light heavyweight, then came back. He requested to fight for the WBC vacant championship. So he did, and he has not used the franchise designation, and he unified the whole division. The other one, lightweight. As I explained it yesterday, it was very complicated 3 years ago. Mikey Garcia keeping the title frozen for a year when he moved up. We ordered several series of fights. Some dropped, some didn't happen, some did happen. We ended with an interim championship. Then Lomachenko requested.
Why didn't they just strip him? Can I ask y'all a question? How fast did they strip Devin Haney? When he had to get shoulder surgery, how fast did they strip him? Why did they work with Mikey so well, but they stripped Devin Haney? How fast did they strip him? Y'all remember that? I remember that. He had a real surgery. They stripped him. Remember that? Wait a minute. Guillermo Rigondeaux went up 30 weight classes, fought Loma, lost. They stripped him of the belt that he had at what? What was that? What was he fighting at? Like one of those booger weights, 112 or some shit. I was like, wait a minute. He didn't lose the belt. He just went up to fight Loma and lost. Why y'all taking this belt that he didn't lose? Wow. 122. I said 112. That dude is small. I went to the Lomachenko fight. He walked past my aisle. Dude was this big. I said, oh, shit. And Loma had to be 147 by the time he got in the ring. I said, God damn. It was a 12-year-old fighting a 20-year-old. A real badass 12-year-old fighting a 20-year-old. That's what it looked like. They stripped Loma. I mean, they stripped Rigo. I said, why? Why would they do that? Why do you think? They do it all the time. So all this shit he's talking about with Mikey Garcia, take the goddamn belt. If he's not cooperating, take your shit. You do what you want to do anyway, right? You launch investigations on people saying, I want a body on my record. We're launching an investigation. On what? This guy does whatever he wants to do. When it came to Mikey, he didn't do it. When it came to Canelo, he did it. When it came to Lomachenko, he did it. When it came to Teofimo, he did it. Know what he didn't do? When Lobotomy got fucked up by the Japanese girl, the gloves was on his desk. All we said was like, yo, check Fury's gloves. To this day, he hasn't checked them. I was in both locker rooms. Tay Jones showed me video of the locker rooms. He says, where do you see Mauricio? I said, I don't know. He come in there, shook a few hands, said hello, and left. But he said he was in both locker rooms to say that I know no one cheated because I was there. I said, okay. Well, who wrapped the hands? I don't know. Who put on the gloves? I don't know. So how the fuck? Why are you saying that? Oh, wow. Wow. But this guy's in charge of the WBC. This guy elected to help save Olympic boxing. I did a video on it. This is the guy. Alejandro Jimenez. Oh, there's your problem right there. That's why she beat Franchon Cruz's earn. It was really Haney Munguia. There's the problem right there. She has a dick. That's the problem right there. Y'all forgot? I'm saying this for a reason. Who is he protecting? And who's getting all these problems? Trying to get fights. Told us we were stupid. Then I'm seeing pictures of him with Daniel fucking Kinahan. Whoa. He told us, shut up. Mind your business. He's a detriment to the, not a detriment. He's a gem in the sport of boxing. I'm judging him based off of what he does now. I'm not the police. I'm not Interpol. About 2 weeks later, $5 million bounty on that man's head. This is the WBC, y'all. Question, have I lied to y'all at all about this guy's track record? And it keeps going. Yeah, Dank Father, it was days later. After he told us to kiss his ass, the messenger, salute. After he told us to kiss his ass, days later, $5 million bounty on his head. Bob Arum was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He told me he wasn't into that shit anymore. I'm cooperating. This is the guy.
To fight for the vacant title, which is a great honor. We granted that. He defeated Campbell. Then he requested to be franchised in order to go in and to unify the division.
He requested to be franchised in order to unify the division. How are you unifying when you get a franchise belt? You have to vacate the real WBC strap. You undervalued the goddamn strap that your father's blood is on. You did that. Queen, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Because all the people that they want in position of power, they don't move the needle unless they fight a black fighter. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. PGH, what up?
We accepted that. He fought Lopez, and Lopez requested to be franchised if he defeated Lomachenko.
They requested. Loma requested it. They said yes. Teofimo requested it. They said yes. It was not transferable. So what the? This was a bad idea. Johnny Q, salute. This was a bad idea. But one thing that they all had in common, Mauricio, Lomachenko, Teofimo, was to avoid Devin Haney. That was the goal.
That's the first change in the rule that we had. We adjusted where the designation can be exchanged in a high-profile fight, as it was that fight and as it was with the Cambosos. What happened with the franchise in the lightweights? You can look at it today. It gave us 8-7 fights of the greatest level, and it will continue to give many good fights. I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry for the confusion media may have. I'm sorry for those who run the statistics like maniacs and say, oh my God, what is this? If you look at all record books,
Hold on.
you will.
He called us maniacs. Y'all peep that? He apologized for the confusion, but then called us maniacs when we complain about it. Y'all remember when he was on Fred's show and they asked him about it and he was explaining it in real time? Fred was sitting there and everyone in the chat was like, wait a minute, Mauricio, that still doesn't make any sense. And his response was, look, it's still just a great idea. Y'all remember that? It's like 2 years ago now. I remember that. I was listening like, wait a minute. It still doesn't make sense. Right now, he's explaining it. He's undermining the real belt. And then he apologized, but then insulted us. He just did that. I don't know if y'all hearing this for the first time. This shit is offensive. I'll play it back. Let me see.
Weights, you can look at it today. He gave us 8-7 fights or the greatest level, and he will continue to give many good fights. I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have.
I am sorry for the confusion that fans may have. Thank you, Kane. Deontay Wilder, Gary Russell Jr., longest reigning champions, they were never offered it. They never asked for any favors either, but they were never offered it. See that? Patricia, what up? You see? He apologized, right? Now listen to this.
I'm sorry for the confusion media may have. I'm sorry for those who run the statistics like maniacs and say, oh my God, what is this?
We're maniacs. The people that run the statistics. Because we got to keep, some of us keep track of this shit. Our brother L-Dub, he keeps track of things like this. Mauricio just called him and everyone like him a maniac. You see that?
If you look at all record books, you will always see asterisks in some pages. I stay with the activity in the ring, with the great opportunities to many fighters, and I stand proud. It is not something that is going to happen in every weight category. It's not that. It is not that. So I feel confident and I feel at ease and accept every comment, every request. I will accept it and try to get it for the best. Dillian, is that all, Danny?
Just a very quick follow-up. We regard George Kambosos as truly undisputed, as Devin Haney has the WBC.
Listen to this, y'all.
Yes, Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion.
What is that? What is that?
We regard George Kambosos as truly undisputed, as Devin Haney has the WBC lightweight title.
Yes, Devin Haney is the WBC lightweight title. He's a Pride WBC champion.
This motherfucker, he freestyles better than anyone I've ever heard in my life. Craig G from the original Juice Crew All-Stars is the best freestyle rapper I've ever heard off the top of his head. Mauricio Sulaiman is the second best. Somebody tell me, Google Pride champion, and after 1,000 Google searches of Pride champion, the MMA from Japan, Pride championships, put in WBC Pride champion. You might get a gay belt or something. What is that? What is that?
He has grown into being a tremendous champion. He defeated Gamboa, defeated Linares, just had a great outing with Jojo Diaz. As I said, it's a new concept. Kambosos defeated Lopez, who defeated Lomachenko. So I do believe he is due recognition as undisputed champion.
Squirrely.
And great fights to come.
Thank you.
Hello, Dillian.
Hey, Mauricio, how are you?
Let me just finish one thing. I saw my
Specific
champion
value.
Haney comments after the fight, and he says that when he fights Kambosos, he will not care for the franchise. Perfect, because one of the things that the franchise element is it has to be requested. So if Haney, if he defeats Kambosos and he does not want to have the franchise designation, that is perfect. Okay.
So Devin didn't ask for it. That means George Kambosos is the franchise champion. Did he ask for it? If he didn't ask for it, no. Well, he was running around with a green belt, was he not? I don't recall him asking for it. I don't recall him asking for it, y'all. So if he didn't ask for it, that means Teofimo's still the franchise champion. But he's at 140 now, but he's still the franchise champion, right? Wasn't George running around saying, hey, man, I'm the undisputed. Wasn't he running around saying that shit? And Tank having his monkey moment. Yeah, he's the email champion. Please shut up. Shut up. Stick to fighting. You're great at that. An interview? Shut up, dude. Shut up, young man. Shut up. Shut up. Because what's happening to Devin, do not think for 2 seconds it can't happen to you. And you know what? I think Floyd told you. I think Floyd got in Tank's ear and says, look at what they're doing to Devin. I told you belts don't mean shit. Belts don't pay the bills. If you listen to me all this time, this is why you don't have no real belts. But if you fight Devin, you're still the A side. You're welcome, Tank. And I can't say Floyd is too wrong. He was never undisputed. But you see, Devin, you see, I'm bringing the conversation full circle now. Dre Finest, what up, Unc? Devin is on the brink of merging the two. Because now he's turning heads because of the hate that he's getting. And people cannot explain the hate that he's getting. Why do you not like Devin? Oh, he don't knock nobody out. Huh? Floyd ain't knock anybody out. Not really. When he went 147, the KOs really they weren't there for him. Victor Ortiz and Ricky Fatton. Who else at 147? But his demeanor made him hated, and that made him a money man. Floyd Money Mayweather. The difference with Devin is he don't have that demeanor. He has a look. The younger crowd identifies with him. He's trained with Floyd. He's a devoted Muslim. He lives clean. And his father's in his life. And there's no nigger moments in there, which is why I really am pissed off at Bernard Hopkins. He needed to leave them alone. And if he had a real problem, you can call Bill on the phone. Bill talked to everybody. There's no nigger moments within that household. There was a whole bunch with Floyd. Devin is a threat, not only to Lomachenko, but to what everything boxing is. They see value in guys like Lomachenko and a Latino champion or whatever. They can't stand it when you have a black man that damn good, because it's a contradiction to everything that they believe in. Drew, why are you making it racist? Why the fuck did I get on my goddamn stream from yesterday and some dude came on there? I wasn't even talking about Deontay. He coming there violating Wilder. They make it about race. What the fuck is a pride champion? I don't know. Snacks B, what up? Thank you, Stormy. They tried to freeze him out. I don't give a fuck what Mauricio Sulaiman just said here. Because in 2018, Teofimo Lopez said that Devin Haney being a champion was not in his future. He wasn't supposed to say that shit out loud. And me and Stormy firmly believe that since he said that, Teofimo got punished. Oh, yeah. Which is why after he lost all those belts and shit, he was running around saying, hey, man, that's already predetermined. Oh, now it's predetermined? But it wasn't predetermined when you was running around with it, right? Or was it? Mr. Oh, you're not going to be champion at 135. You said that. So now you confirmed it. You see, let these motherfuckers talk. They tell on themselves. I got all the evidence right here. Cameron Duncan, Teofimo Lopez, Mauricio Sulaiman. Opera LD, salute. Come on, man. You see why I've lost respect for B-Hop? You see that? Yeah, word, Stormy. Mr. Do I still got it? Man, shut up. Shut up. Because Bill said, it's really not about money. It's not about belts. It's about what you said. So when he's done beating on the goddamn flyweight, the strawweight in Lomachenko, he's coming to 140 specifically for you. You are the first order of business. Ain't no belts involved. Devin's going to leave. I'm leaving 135. I was undisputed there. Now we going to 140. First order of business. Teofimo Lopez. I'm back. What's he going to say? You're not the A side. What you going to say? You're going to have to take short money. You're going to have to sacrifice that ranking. And there's going to be a demand for the fight. And you're going to have to back up all that shit you talked. You see? When you could have gotten all of this out the way at 135. Brandon, you salute. It's a game, man. I just don't play it. Is the general on? Because I don't get notifications. What the Dozens of migrants killed as fire erupts at migration facility in Ciudad Juarez. 37 people dead. What the Hey, yo, what is this? My God. Oh, man. Cadillac Red, salute, good brother. And that's another thing. Jaywalk. Whoever has the belts by the time, Rashad, what up? Devin can go up. He could jump the line. He can go up. Josh Taylor, anybody. He could run up there and fight. He could run up there and get a belt. WBO, WBC, IBF, WBA. He can go up and get a belt and then say, yo, Tio, guess what? What you want? So what you want? Look at that, 25 people with tornado. Yeah, I saw that on the news, man. It's messed up. Everybody take care of themselves, man. Yeah, Dre, absolutely. Man, listen. Painful Excellence podcast tonight. I'm supposed to have my guest on there. Brandon Shamar, salute. She's supposed to be back home in Houston. So I'm gonna holler at her in a little while. I'll make sure we're still on point. If not, I'm still going live tonight. She'll be back eventually. But that's Pep Talk. And my brother Xavier sent me something. If she don't show up, I'm still gonna have this conversation because I have a very interesting video that was unbelievable. And I'll break it down. But as far as this right here is concerned, the reason why I wanted it in Madison Square Garden is because A, I'm greedy. I live in New York, so I want it there. And B, I don't trust Vegas because Devin is too dangerous to the sport of boxing. His demeanor, his skill set, and what he represents is everything wrong. Deontay Wilder can't box. This kid can. What's your problem with him? Well, Devin don't got no power. He don't knock anybody out. Deontay does. What's your problem? Y'all see? You see how easy that was? April 9th? Got you, brother. Matter of fact, wait, hold on. I'm off on, that's a Sunday, right? I'm off that day. I'm off on Sundays and Mondays. Oh, I don't like Devin. He could box, but he don't have no power. He's boring. He ain't got no chin. Linares hurt him. Did he fall? No, he got buzzed. He didn't fall. Linares, he did drop Lomachenko though. What? Yeah, but he stopped Linares. So what? He dropped the belt and he just didn't fight Devin. That's true. If you like Loma over Devin, why didn't you push for that fight when it was right there and there was a belt involved? What happened? But look, he's just boring. He don't knock nobody out. Wait a minute. Deontay Wilder knocks everybody out, and you say he can't box. What's the problem?
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Salute to my stalkers. And salute to you deadheads.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
You don't have to go back and forth with anybody, man. You don't have to. Salute to the wrench gang.
Come on!
Y'all ain't fucking with us. This is the LDBC, motherfuckers. We been here. We ain't going nowhere. L-Dub, my brother. Y'all go subscribe to my brother L-Dub. He said, I tried to tell everyone back in January that Haney versus Lomachenko would be on May 20th, enough time to make travel arrangements. He damn sure did. He damn sure did. I'll say it again. He damn sure did. L-Dub is one of the people that Mauricio Sulaiman can't stand. I just played it for you. He calls them maniacs because L-Dub is the kind of person that matches up the statistics and says, wait a minute, this makes sense, this doesn't make sense. But then you got Mauricio Sulaiman saying it does make sense. Franchise. Y'all subscribe to Tay Jones? I keep telling y'all. To do what these guys do, I just don't have the patience to do it. That's why I ask y'all, are y'all subscribed to these brothers? Bro, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm not making it up. When Tay or L-Dub says things like, yo, just look at the rankings, the answer be right there. Guess what else? I just saw a video, and salute to my brother Steve L. the Mac. They interviewing Sugar Hill. I'll be damned the motherfucker say, yeah, the Usyk Fury. He said, was that fight ever gonna happen? I said, excuse me? Hey, wait a minute. Why don't I just play it for you? Why don't I just play it for you? I'll just play it for you. Fair use. This is Sugar Hill, y'all. Fair use, y'all. Fair use.
So, yeah, I mean, like I told everybody before, to me, the fight never was on because there was no official date and time and venue and everything else that goes.
Uh-oh. What is he talking about, y'all? I'll bring it back.
Thoughts on the falling through?
Every day is the fight's off. So, yeah, I mean, like I told everybody before, to me, the fight never was on because there was no official date and time and venue and everything else that goes along with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay? Fury versus Usyk was never in the card. It was never on the table. Huh? I ain't want to drill it. I said, let's see. Then we got 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out to the fight date. I said, wait a minute. It's supposed to be happening in April? We 3 weeks out. They didn't even sign anything. Frank Warren jumping around. And that video, that's a video from Boxing UK. Go read the comments on that video. Go read the comments. Boxing UK. It's from 2 days ago. Fury Usyk was never on. That's the name of the fucking video. Read the comments. Go ahead. This is why that man can't sell shit without a proper dance partner. This is why it was bigger news that him and Deontay had a little handshake in Dubai. Why was that bigger news than an undisputed matchup? Y'all really want to know what's going on in not Dubai, I'm sorry, Saudi. Y'all really want to know what's going on? Didn't Tay Jones tell you watch the rankings? Y'all don't hear me though. Painful Excellence podcast tonight, man. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.